Hello everyone, this is Vijay Kumar, Math faculty. Heartily welcome to my channel, Vedic Brilliant Math Educator. Today we are going to discuss real numbers, class 10, concepts of the theorems. In the previous video, we have seen what is the last digit of 6 power 100. In this session, we are going to discuss concepts of the theorems. Click this I button to learn Introduction to Real Numbers and learn from beginning of exercise 1. In the previous class, we studied that rational numbers have either a terminating decimal expansion or non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Once again repeating, what are terminating decimal expansions and what are non-terminating decimal expansion. Let us see one example. 3 by 8. 3 divides 8. So now you can take the division with 8. 8 table to it is not possible. So you can take the point 0 here. 8 4s are 32, 8 3s are 24. So 30 minus 24 is 6. Already it is point, here you can take 0. 8 7s are 56. 8 7s are 56 means 60 minus 56 is 4. Already here point, you can take 0. 8 5s are 40. So 40 means we got remainder is 0. So when we are getting the remainder is 0, that type of rational numbers we have to say the terminating decimal expansions. So here we got it 3 by 8 equal 0.375. So 0.375 we are getting the remainder is 0. So we are getting the remainder is 0 means it is a terminating decimal. It is terminating decimal expansion. So one more example you have to see. 10 by 7. 10 divides with 7. 7 to have to divide. 7 on the 7. 10 minus 7 is 3. You can take the point 0. 7 4s are 28. Means 30 minus 28 is 2. Already here point. You can take 0. 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21, 2s are 14 and here we are getting 6, point means you can take 0, 7 8s are 56, 56 means we are getting the remainder is 4, again you can take 0, 7 5s are 35, 35 means we are getting 5, 0, 7 7s are 41, 7 7s are 49. So we are getting 1. Already point is you can take 0. 7 1s are 7. Again here 3 0. 7 4s are 28. 28 means 2 0. 7 2s are 14. Once you have to observe here 4 2 1.4287 1.42857 142 up to here up to 1. After that decimals are repeating 4 2 again next we are getting 8 5 7 1 like that only it is going on. So it is we are not getting the remainder is 0. We are getting the remainder 0 means it is the terminating decimal. So it is we are not getting the remainder is 0 means non-terminating. And the decimals are repeating. Non-terminating, repeating decimals are recurring decimals. Non-terminating and repeating decimals. So 4 2 8 5 7 1. Again we are getting 4 2 8571. It is going on like that only. So like that decimals are, we have to say, non-terminating repeating decimals. So when we are getting the remainder 0, that is terminating decimals. Based on this one, we can discuss some theorems. Theorem number 1.3, that is, let x be a rational number whose decimal expansion terminates. Then x can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are co-primes, and the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 power n into 5 power m, where n comma m are non-negative integers. So what is given the theorem? X be a rational number. Rational number means in the form of p by q. X be a rational number whose decimal expansion terminates. Then x can be expressed in the form of p by q. So here the p and q, how they took? Co-primes. What is co-primes? So p comma q are having only one is the common factor. Only one. Number one is the common factor. That is co-primes. And the prime factorization of q. Q means is the here denominator. The denominator q is of the form 2 power n into 5 power m. So here n comma m are non-negative integers. So the keywords of the theorem you can see here once. Key points of the theorem. So first one, it is p comma q are co-primes. P comma q are co-primes. Co-prime means that means it is the p comma q's HCF must be only one. Otherwise, it is not the co-prime. Only one we are getting the HCF of p and q. We are getting one means that is the co-primes. Otherwise, it is not the co-prime. So that means no common factors. No common factors of p and q. So that means the HCF of p and q equal 1. This is the first keyword, key point. First one. So p comma q are co-primes. Co-primes means the HCF must be 1 only. That is it is clear. Next, the denominator p by q. The rational number is the form p by q form. So q means is the here denominator. Denominator is the form of 2 power n into 5 power n. That one you can write it here. The prime factorization of q equals 2 power n into 5 power n. Here n comma m, how we took? N comma m are non-negative integers. Non-negative integers. Non-negative integers means what is the meaning here? So we can take n comma m are the positive integers only we need to take. Let us discuss one example problem. Example. Here x be a rational number. X be a rational number. X is a rational number. X is a rational number means it must be in the form of p by q. X equal p by q. So like that I took one example. 125 by 100 I took. 125 by 100. Here p equal 125 and q equal 100. So now 125 by 100, nothing but 1.25. So it means 1.25. 1.25 means which is terminating or not? Which is terminating. The prime factorization of the prime factorization of 100 equal. So 100 is one, we need to take the prime factors. So prime factors how we have to get? 5, 2 table I am taking 250s are, again 2 table only 225s are, again now we can take 5 5s are. Means 2 square into 5 square we can take. So the prime factorization of q equal to 2 square into 5 square we got it. Here q value is 100. Okay now. So the denominator is of the form two power n into 5 power n. Like that only it is there now. 2 power n into 5 power n. Here we got it 2 square into 5 square. 2 power n into 5 power n model only we got it. So therefore the rational number so what is the rational number? X is the rational number. Is terminates. Dear students, if you are watching first time of my video, subscribe the channel and share to your friends. Hit the bell icon to get latest updates. So one more theorem that is same as this one only. We can see that one. Theorem number 1.4. Let x be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 power n into 5 power n, where n comma m are non-negative integers, then x has decimal expansion which terminates. So here x is a rational number, it is given. X is a rational number and the prime factorization of q. Q means here the denominator of q is of the form 2 power n into 5 power m. Here n and m are non-negative integers. Non-negative integers means it is the positive integers. Then x is terminating decimal expansion. Let us see what is the keywords here. Key points of the theorem. So here x equal p by q. P by q means it is a rational number. Yes. Next, the prime factorization of q is of the form. The prime factorization of q is of the form equal 2 power n into 5 power m. 2 power n into 5 power m. Here n and m are non-negative integers. Here n and m are non-negative integers. Non-negative integers. So here n and m are non-negative integers. So non-negative integers means x. X means p by q. P by q means it is the form, rational form only na. So x has decimal expansion which terminates. Which terminates means we are getting the remainder is 0. So let us discuss one example. So the example is x equal p by q. P by q means x is a rational number. The rational number I took x equal 80 by 100 I took. 80 by 100. Now here the denominator, what is the denominator here? 100 is the denominator. The prime factors we need to take. So already we know the prime factors of 100. So 2 50s are and 2 25s are and 5 5s are. So this one you have to write it. The prime factorization of 100 equal 2 power 2 into 5 power 2. Here 2 into 2 and 5 into 5. 2 power 2 into 5 power 2. So here 80 by 100. 80 by 100 nothing but 0.80. So x equal 0.80. 80 or 0.8 it is enough. Okay. So the decimal form of the decimal form of x equal 0.8. 0.8 means if this x is terminating or non-terminating. So therefore x has the decimal expansion. The x has decimal expansion which terminates. So here 0.8 means it is ending only. Means we are getting the remainder is 0. Remainder is 0 means that rational number is the decimal expansion is terminating decimal expansion. Next, one more theorem we can see. One more theorem. Theorem number 1.5. Let x equal p by q be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is not of the form 2 power n into 5 power m, where n and m are non-negative integers. Then x has decimal expansion which is non-terminating and repeating. Non-terminating and repeating or recurring. So here the theorem is x is a rational number. Rational number means it is the form of p by q. P by q is the rational number. The denominator is not of the form. It is not of the form 2 power n into 5 power m. So here n and m are non-negative integers. Then the x has decimal expansion which is non-terminating and repeating decimal. So here keywords once we have to write. After that we can discuss one example. So key points of the theorem. So here x equal to p by q. P by q means it is a rational number. The next one it is the prime factorization of of q is not of the form 2 power n into 5 power m. And here how we took the n and m comma m are non-negative integers. Non-negative integers means it is the positive integers only. Let us discuss one example. So here 1 by 3 I took. X equal to 1 by 3. X equal to 1 by 3 means it is the form of p by q or not. X equal p by q and here x equal 1 by 3 I took. So here what is here p equal 1 and q equal to 3. P equal 1 and q equal to 3. Now what is the denominator here? The denominator is 3 means so 3 you can write the prime factors. It is the prime number only. Directly we can write 3 power 1 only we need to write. Yes or no? So Now once you have to divide this one, 1 divides with 3. It is not possible. 0.0. 3 3s are 9. Means 10 minus 9 is 1. Already point. You can take 0. 3 3s are 9. Again 1. Point means you can take 0. 3s are 9. Means it is going on. Means what we have to get? X equal 0.3333, so on we are getting. So we are getting 3333, so on we are getting, means so x equal 0.3333, so on. So it is going on. So the prime factorization of q means here 3. The prime factorization of q equal to here 3. Directly connect the prime factorization of 3 equal 3 power 1. So 3 power 1 means it is in the form of 2 power n into 5 power n? No, nothing. So it is not in the form of 2 power n into 5 power n. That one you have to write it. So that the denominator is not of the form 2 power n into 5 power n. It is not of the form 2 power n into 5 power n, means x has, therefore x has a decimal expansion, which is non-terminating, repeating. So here we done 1/3 value, we got it 0.3333, so on only we are getting. We are not getting the remainder is 0. Remainder is 0 means it is the terminating, otherwise it is not the terminating. So it is repeating or not. This 3 is repeating. So that repeating one only we return. Do comment if you have any clarification on this topic. We have seen some concepts of the theorem. In the next video, we will see some problems based on the theorems. Please encourage me by subscribing my channel, Vedic Brilliant Math Educator. Like and comment on this topic. Dear students, do you like this video? Please share to your friends. This is Vijay Kumar signing out. Thank you. Thank you very much.